It's Thursday, June 8th, 2023. Let's talk about the news. From Reuters, U.S. had intelligence of Ukrainian plan to attack Nord Stream project. The United States government knew about a Ukrainian plan to blow up the Nord Stream gas pipeline 3 months before the pipeline was blown up, according to leaked information initially reported upon by the Washington Post. The destruction of this pipeline severed a key gas transmission line between Russia and Europe, dramatically lessening the EU's ability to backtrack on support for Ukraine in order to reestablish energy trade relations with Russia. And that raised suspicions that Ukraine may have been involved in blowing it up, though proof of such suspicions haven't been forthcoming until this leak, which was reportedly part of a larger leak of documents shared to online forums by a U.S. Air National Guard member who was recently arrested for leaking a bunch of classified and sensitive documents. From BBC News, tens of millions under air quality warnings as fires burn in Canada. Tens of millions of people across North America, especially but not exclusively in Ontario, Quebec, and in the U.S. Northeast, have experienced the worst air quality levels in the world over the past several days, due to the ongoing burning of about 160 wildfires in Quebec, alongside several hundred more throughout Canada. The smoke from these fires is being carried by strong winds throughout the region, and experts are warning that this smoke is heavy with all sorts of pollutants, including tiny particulates that can trigger severe respiratory issues, even in people without asthma, allergies, or similar problems. Some governments are warning people to stay inside, not exert themselves while outdoors, and wear N95 masks to help filter the smoke if possible. Schools were canceled in Washington, D.C., and in at least one part of Quebec, folks with pre-existing respiratory issues were transferred out of the region to get away from the smoke. And from the Wall Street Journal, PGA Tour and LIV Golf agree to merge. In what's being described as a stunning, sudden, and surprising turn of events, global men's golf entity PGA and Saudi-backed competitor LIV Golf have announced a merger that will end a brutal year of divisiveness within the sport. PGA has long dominated men's golf, but the Saudi government, wanting to carve out their own presence in the golfing world as part of a larger effort to diversify away from oil into tourism and entertainment-related assets, started throwing hundreds of millions of dollars at big-name players about a year ago, creating a competitor out of whole cloth and sparking a rift between those loyal to the well-known old guard and those who took major payouts to play for an organization connected to a government awash in alleged human rights violations. The vitriol between these two organizations has dominated golf-related news and conversation, and those who left PGA for LIV were essentially blackballed within the larger golfing world. But this merger, which will apparently massively enrich the PGA, give LIV the credibility and reach it was hoping to buy, and pull everyone in the men's golfing world under a single umbrella, seems likely to end a lot of that sniping, while also calling into question the commitment to human rights the folks behind PGA had been trumpeting until this announcement. If you're finding some value in One Sentence News, consider leaving a quick review wherever you get your podcasts and/or sharing the show with a friend. You can find out more about this show or subscribe to the email version at onesentencenews.com. And you can support this and other related projects, like the Let's Know Things and Brain Lenses podcasts, at understandery.com.